Hi guys, it's me, Melissa. How are you? Today I want to talk about runes. You can use runes for divination. I have 2 sets of runes. I made my daughter a set of runes. You can make runes pretty much out of anything. I have a crystal set of runes. And I also have a, I don't know what you call it, but a white set of runes which feel like maybe plaster. But here's just the blank rune. And then I also have, let me open this up. They usually come, they're usually under $20 unless you get a really expensive set. Oop, I'm dropping them on the floor, guys. Oh, I just dropped 2. Okay. But you could go out and go down to the river or wherever and get stones. You pretty much want flat stones or round stones. But here is my one set of runes. This is my gem set, amethyst. Show you a couple others. And basically they're just carved. Carved out. They're beautiful set. And this came with this little bag. And it has all the runes on the bag. Runes were used by the Norse. We're going to talk mostly about the Norse divination of runes today. Little help on my book. I'm going to be going through this book. I love this little book. It's a little bit of runes. And it's an introduction to the Norse divination by Cassandra Eason. This is a nice little book. I didn't pay much for this book. I think it was like $10 maybe for this book. I also got my daughter. So this book goes into the introduction of the world of runes. And it says, what are runes? Runes are distinctive angular markings based on early rock symbols that represent the concerns of humankind in the age, home, family, travel, love, prosperity, change, health, and destiny fulfillment. Whether we believe in our future or its fate of the deities or deities come from within ourselves or a mixture of both. Runes can be used to interpret our lives. The Vikings used runes to reflect the power of the sun that warmed the land after a cold winter, the stars by which the sailors navigated the oceans, the success of battles, colonizing new lands, and magical trees whose growth and shedding leaves symbolize the human passage from birth to death. Runes were found in many parts of the world where the early Vikings invaded, from Iceland, which colonized in about 815 CE, to America, which was discovered in about 992 CE. It has a lot of history about the runes. The first runaic symbol were often sacred signs associated with Nerthus, the original mother goddess of fertility, and have been discovered in ancient rock carvings in Sweden, dating back to the Bronze Age. So that would be 2300 to 1200 BCE would be that. So I'm just kind of going through here. And then we have casting runes in the ancient times. It talks about that, how people recorded it, how they recording how a white cloth was used for throwing what appears to be runic staves. So they take these runes and they put a cloth out, and they take them and they throw them on the cloth, and whichever ones landed would be the ones that they would read. Then it talks about Odin and the runes, how runes can help you make decisions, how to use the runes, predicting the future, the power of runes, and then it says choosing and making your runes. So making your runes, you can make runes out of wood. You get a piece of wood and you can take a burning tool and carve on that. You can use things like clay, porcelain, anything that really you want. It says you can use things like from the seashore, riverbanks, hillsides. That's what they used all these in. But you'll need 25 flat pebbles, each about the size of a large quarter, all about the same size and shape and color. Pick a few extras to keep, just in case you make a mistake, just in case. So, and then you'll want to dedicate your runes. This book goes into a lot of different ways to dedicate. I basically cleansed them. That's how I went about doing it. So then you want to make a rune bag. Here's my other rune bag for my bigger one. You want it big enough. Here's my other rune bag. And basically it just closes at the top. And then you can tie it. But what I do, you want it big enough for your hand to fit in the bag. Okay, because basically, unless you throw them on the cloth, you will want to put your runes in the bag, put your hand in here and swish them around, and whatever one feels good to you, you want to pull one out, and that's the one you'll read. So, like with this bag, it's kind of on the smaller side, but these stones are smaller. So basically, you would just shake up your bag, mix them all up, and then you would go in, feel around, and find a rune that feels good to you, and then pick 3. So you kind of do it in a way, you kind of do it like the dominoes. So, but that's how you do that. So let's get into the runes themselves and their meanings. Okay, this says also the first casting set of your runes. They call it the Aett, and I think it's called Ayat. Okay, the Ayat of Freya, the goddess of beauty, enchantment, fertility, and love. So the first rune that we're going to look at is Fehu, F-E-H-U, or cattle. It's movable wealth, such as your money and your possessions. I'm not going to go into all the definitions, guys. I'm just going to give you a brief on these. So that's the first one. Rune 2 would be Uruz, U-R-U-Z. It's a huge wild oxen. This would be for strength and courage, overcoming obstacles, successful business risks. This is rune 3. Thurizaz, T-H-U-R-I-S-A-Z, which is the hammer of Thor or the thunder god. It's for passion and protection and overcoming challenges and hostility or bullying. I can move up a little. This one is Anzu or Odin, a god or mouth, the voice of the universe. This is for inspiration, good luck, passing tests or exams or interviews. Rune 5 is Rudeo, or riding the sun wheel, or the wheel of the wagon, or on the wagon, the wheel on the wagon. It's for success, journeys, travel, relocation, taking the initiative. Kenzak, or the torch. This is for listening to your inner voice, creativity, inspiration, new solutions to a problem. Nope, I skipped one. Rune 7 is Gable, or the gift, which is joy in relationships, fertility or commitment issues, marriage, generosity. Wunho or Wunjo. This means joy, personal happiness, joy, developing in personal interests, seeking recognition of your worth by others. And then this suggests learning each set, because there's 3 sets in runes. So learning each one at a time so that you know. So just do it like a rune a day, like you would the cards of the day. And then it talks about preparing your runes for casting and casting them. You can use the blank sides of the runes for negative. So the reverse of the regular meanings. A cast of 3 is how I read runes. And then now we'll go on to the second ayat. I believe that's how you say it. So the second ayat is the runes of Himdal. So here's the first one in the second set. This one is Hagalaz, Hail, the ice seed. This is for like unwelcoming change, temporary disruptions, short-term difficulty for a long-term gain. Nodhis, the festival of fire, our needs, a cause for celebration, self-reliance, success through our own efforts, acknowledging and meeting our own needs, the kindling of passion, developing love in a difficult situation. Isa, or ice, the need to move slowly, reconciliation and love or family, wise caution and slow progression. Oops. Jara, the harvest, the good results of earlier input and effort, fertility in every way, including the conception of a child, a bonus or deserved reward or promotion. So guys, you can use these runes also with your tarot cards too. So just to let you know, it's like an extra bonus. Ehwaz, Eihwaz is the yew tree. It's loyalty and love and friendships. The value of what is enduring, beginning after an ending. Utilizing the resources you currently have rather than wasting time and regrets. Perthro, which is gambling cup. Unexpected good luck because of taking a chance. The re-emergence of the real, essential person you are inside. What really matters to you, standing up for good beliefs. Elhaz, or Elgiz, the elk or eel, eelgrass, facing difficulties head on and resolving them. Altruism, rising high through achievements and battling to fulfill a dream. Good employment prospects, especially after a period of unemployment or threats to your livelihood. So Willow is the sun. So that's self-confidence, health, happiness, travel, success in your chosen career field, fame, and fortune. So then what you would do after you did the first set, then you would start adding the second set in to start learning what each one is. I'm reading the book, so I don't want to forget anything. I'm terrible at forgetting stuff that I want to talk about. Okay, so the next one, it would be the third set of 8. The runes of Tiwaz, Tiwaz. So this one is Tiwaz, the pole star or the guiding star. Which this one's kind of easy to remember because I see this as looking up at the stars. So I see it as the guiding star. This is justice, altruism, following a worthwhile path regardless of the difficulties, truth revealed, making realistic dreams come true, long distance and long-term travel. I got to itch my nose. Oh, I hate that. Burkanko, the mother goddess, the birch tree. Renewal, healing, physical or spiritual regeneration, fertility, and mothering in all aspects. I look at this one and it's kind of going to be weird, but I look at that as breasts. If you look at it this way, I look at it as breasts, or B for breasts, motherly. Awaz, the horse. Harmonious relationships. Getting the right balance between inner and outer demands or the different aspects of life. All negotiation in joint ventures. The widening horizons. House moves or relocation and traveling with others. Manaz, or mankind. Acceptance of the weaknesses and strengths of self and others. Equality at work and in relationships. Learning a new skill. Striving for perfection in all matters of structured learning, study, and dealing with officialdom. Lagoons, water or the sea. Taking a chance for greater happiness beyond the comfort zone within guarantees of success. Major life changes, following the flow of life, unexpected opportunity, trusting unconscious wisdom and intuition, taking a step into the unknown. Ingwaz, which is the fertility god, which I see as 2 X's. So I see that as 2 chromosomes. Fertility, that's how I look at it. Initiating creative ventures that will succeed within 6 to 12 months. Taking the conventional route to success, even if slow. Promise of a better days ahead. Fertility, especially for men. Meaningful relationships and love and sex magic. Move these out of the way here. Othala, the homestead. Good for all property matters. Improvements in financial and emotional stability. A happy time for home, family, and pets. Improving health and happiness for older family members, possibly additions to the family through a remarriage. Dagas, the dawning of the day, the awakening. The light at the end of the tunnel. New beginnings, believing in yourself even when others doubt you, a sudden opportunity to shine or succeed. And then this book goes into more complex casts and basic casting spreads. This talks about a cast of 6. So you can do it 6, a simple rune layout, and then it goes into the cast of fates. So it has different spreads that you can use. Personally, I just do 3 because I also use this in place of my tarot cards. I wanted to see. Sorry, guys. And then it goes into some of how you would read these. And then it goes into rune magic and creating runic objects. Rune magic using candles. You can always write these runes too on your candles if you're doing candle magic. So you take these runes of what you want to bring into your life and take these and so that they can manifest, and you burn your candle down. You put your oils on, you put your incense or your herbs on, and you can write with your runes on your candles, which is something that I've done. And then it has some runes and spells and some binding runes. Making your own runes, it tells you about that. So basically that's it, and then you always have your blank one. So I hope this helps you guys. This book on the back, it says, how can runes be used in our lives, from divination to magic? Runes are distinctive angular markings made on small rocks or bones. They are a doorway into your own intuitive wisdom, as well as the wisdom and magic of the ancient world. In this introductory book, you'll learn about choosing or making a set of runes and dedicating it to your work, casting and interpreting runes, and creating runic talismans, amulets, and charms. Enjoy the journey, guys. I love you. I hope this helps you guys a little bit on how to use runes. Give me some comments down below of some more videos you guys would like to see. Keep watching these videos and give me a thumbs up. Love you guys. Have a good day.